Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. And in today's video, it's going to be Darkside and me versus Capp Mixen and rbcrus. Now, of course, before we start, go on ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification to all notifications so that you will not miss an upload or stream from my channel. Let's go.
New objective.
Okay, I'm going to be the yellow player and my partner Darkside will be the red player. Let's see how this plays out. Now, I'm at the very back here, so going for Avia is gonna be a must in order for me to support my partner. However, I don't have a good albatross. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rely on my hawks for support. Now, there goes that coyote for the scout. Blue player is very fast, and my partner has HQ3, well, meanwhile, the blue player has HQ4, or at least on the way to HQ4. Okay. And we see a Delta here, trying to scout our bases, or at least my base. Okay. There's like a tower there to help us defend versus that. Now, I built two special vehicle factory, mainly for Porcupine production to act as an anti-air. Meanwhile, I built two Avia factory at the back of my base, as you guys can see there, for massive hawk or aviation production. Okay. Now, blue player will have Zeus shield. Okay, very normal. My partner will also have Avia, which is quite weird to me as to why he did that. Okay, now he will now transition into full land army composition. Okay. Instructed my partner to go over to the green player's base to see what this blue player has with the Cayman. HQ4 and level 1 vehicle factory. We see a scout there from my partner. Very good. However, it is not on hide mode. So, such a pity. I don't know why it's not on hide mode. Hawks are here. Okay, ooh, saw that a chunk of blue army right there with a shield generator. Meanwhile, my partner still has a chameleon, and now he will go for albatross. Okay, I'm also going for land army composition, but I'm not focused on it. I'm mainly for Avia. Okay, going to try and move with my hawks there and cause some damage. Okay, there goes. Denying the scout that this blue or green player does, needs. Okay, and trying to be annoying as well. Okay, I will have also Jaguars, and I will construct a yard right there at the back of my base to expand it, of course. Now, we see my partner here trying to somehow use an Avia. Okay, but there's like a ton of Typhoons there from the blue player. Fast forward a bit. Again, using Hawks, and my partner has this for an army, and the blue player has a lot. Okay, well, this is very normal since my partner has Avia where supposedly he shouldn't have it. Okay, as you guys can see right there. So he spent tons of resources for those Avia factory, for the Avia factory and the Hawk and Albatross and airfields. Now he's going to use minefields around here to at least impede the attack coming from the blue player. And again, as I mentioned earlier, some of the hidden infantries there are not on hide mode, so they're going to attack any units that they see. So it's not a very good micro there. Meanwhile, I'm going to position the porcupines that I have here in the middle of the map, more onto my side, so that of course I can zone out the Avia attacking my base, because I'm expecting Thors from this green player. Now let's see here. My partner doesn't really have that much for an army compared to the blue player, so I'm expecting he will be in very big trouble. Moving my hawks here to attack the blue or the green player. See what he has. There's no Zeus just yet. Okay, so that's a good omen. Flame assault. Saw those armadillos laying minefields, hence the Zeus from the blue player are going to attack the ground, and he will have to guess where the minefields are located. Meanwhile, my partner has 3 Albatross and keeps growing the number. And I'll also have anti-air as backup here, so that the bruised up Avia coming from my base will be destroyed, or finished up by the anti-air. There goes. Okay, Albatross are going to bomb the army here from the on the blue player's army. Not really that much damage right there. Especially to those Zeus, of course. They are tanky with a shield. Okay, and I'm going to help out with the Hawk, destroying the shield itself. Okay, and there's like a ton of Zeus right there. Green from green Thors. Okay, Thors from the green rather. Okay, I've already weakened up the army. Oh, okay, that was awkward right there. That was an awkward angle, though the idea is not bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and chase them out with my Hawk. Still, oh man, just look at this positioning from my partner. Man, that's a very bad idea. As you guys can see, he's taking damage on his own minefields, while the Zeus are force firing on the minefields along with his Jaguars. So he's gonna have to be forced to retreat for a moment and relocate his army since there are Thors present at this time. Okay, Thors going to bomb? Let's see. Wrong guess. But in that situation, I would highly recommend to press the stop button on those Thors because, of course, you're not gonna hit it. Instead, save fuel. Okay, so those Albatross are proving not very useful at this moment because the blue player can simply use gold recovery boost to, of course, recover the damage taken from those Albatross. Blue player is like trying to somehow, you know, like camp there at the bottom of the cliff, not taking a very bad engagement there on that huge choke point, or yeah, huge ramp above the cliff from onto my partner's base. Meanwhile, those Typhoons are shredding the Albatross apart. Now there's only 2 Albatross because, of course, you know. Okay, here goes. I'm going to attack my the enemy in front of me. There's only 2 Zeus here. The Thors are now going to move out. My Hawk saw those, and I'm going to take advantage of this and attack the green player. Meanwhile, my partner is going out of position and having one chameleon activated to somehow fake out that his army is there. Okay, that's not a very good idea, knowing that the blue player can simply attack you. Okay, those Thors are going to have their revenge onto my partner's base, destroying the ABF factory, along with the airfields and a factory as well. Okay, my partner is now going to rush back to his base, which is not a very good formation. So that's not a very good engagement at all. Meanwhile, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to take this advantage and attack this green player while he doesn't have a ton of Zeus. There goes, and only 1 rocket tower. There goes, and I'm gonna have to clean up the rest of this green player's base. And somehow, this my partner here is very problematic. As to somehow, I don't know what he's thinking, to be honest. Okay, there goes. Now he's going to do his best to somehow defend this, but I doubt he will be able to. Oh man. So, he doesn't have really that much. Meanwhile, this green guy right here is gonna get shredded by my army without a chameleon. And, of course, there's no defenses whatsoever. Meanwhile, I'm going to try my best to help out my partner using the Hawks that I have while the shield is not in range within those, with those Zeus. There goes. Oh man. Those shield really helps out. Okay. While of course, my Hawks are going to somehow avoid the Typhoon range, or the Typhoons, to of course save up my Hawks. And this green player is like trying to build a base within his partner's base, from on the blue player's base. Okay. And so, I had Grenadiers and Jaguars right here, because most of my army is right over at the green player's base. So I'm going to try my best in order to help him out. But he has Flame Missiles right here, which is a very, very good combination, along with Zeus and Typhoons and Shield. Okay, I'm gonna have to try my best here in order to buy my partner some time to recover. But of course, that's not gonna be good, since of course Flame Missiles shred Grenadiers apart. Look at my Grenadiers; they melt with just 2 Flame Missiles and some Zeus. Okay, again, my partner is going to rebuild those airfields. I don't know for whatever reason, though there's like tons of Typhoons here. And my Jaguar's already cleaned up the green player's base. Oh man. So that Albatross is not going to be useful at all. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to add a factory and I will have a chameleon of my own because, of course, this partner of mine will serve as a, to buy me some time to have chameleon in order to save myself in case he will be destroyed, which he will be without my intervention. Oh man, his HQ is going to be done for. Alright, now for the time being, I'm going to march across the map here onto the blue player's base, but of course, wall spam. Very Confed-like, very brave. Wall spam. Okay, so the blue player saw that there's like a gun tower there, so he's not going to move rashly. Like he's trying to save up his units for a better engagement. His Typhoons are in a very good position, as can be seen right there. All of his shield generator are almost out of energy, so he stopped attacking for that reason alone. My partner also has 4 Jaguars here and a chameleon, which is mainly not enough. Okay. Managed to destroy a construction yard, but I guess upon scouting above the cliff later on, there will be much more units there in buildings. Again, my partner's like, wow, he now has 5 Jaguars, and he's going to try his luck and attack this, but 1 chameleon ain't gonna cut it. Okay, to be fair, there's only 2 Zeus here, or actually 3 Zeus, but his chameleon ran out of energy, and there goes. But as you guys can see there, those Typhoons are clumped up, hence I'm going to try and use my Hawk in order to attack, and the Typhoon's already unsieged, and use this moment to attack. There goes. Nice timing. Okay, so, well, most of the Typhoons are clumped up, so I took advantage of that and attacked with the Hawks, and with the splash damage, dealt damage to other surrounding units, and maybe even destroyed it. Meanwhile, reinforcements are coming along from the blue player that caught my first, first detachment. Okay, so I'm gonna have to retreat for a moment here. There's like tons of fire assaults there. Okay, but there's only 2 Typhoons. And so, non-stop unit production. I'll have chameleons this time, because my partner was able to buy time. I'll reinforce his army with grenadiers and some of my Jaguars. I don't know for whatever reason that this my partner of mine is building anti-air without any avia at all from both the blue and the green. So I don't know. Okay, again, my first detachment here is trying to be annoying as to cause some distraction and dealing damage to the green player's base that has been rebuilt. So anything I will destroy here is very, very valuable to the green player. And so I'm causing real damage here. And now if I'm able to somehow destroy that vehicle factory from the blue, that will prove very useful, as it will somehow reduce the time of production of those Zeus. Okay, we see a flame assault there, trying to jump. Okay, and again, I'm going to try and target the HQ. Okay, dog's imba. My dogs are like barking around. Sorry about that. Okay, and again, those flame assaults are now going to jump, meaning that the blue player is taking action there onto my units, and he can no longer he can no longer ignore it. Meanwhile, my partner was able to manage a good comeback. Yeah, he managed to pull it off. Nice. And yes, partner imba. Okay, I'm going HQ5 to unlock more command points. As you guys can see, I already have 141 command points. I'm almost maxed out command points there. So those Zeus are going over here. It seems that it is no longer microed. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to retreat. Retreat for a moment. Of course. Yes. My partner imba. I am not imba. Okay, so yeah, my partner managed to pull up a great comeback. Meanwhile, the green player cannot really build anything else due to the small portion of the yeah, small portion of land that he can build on. So I think what the blue player did here, leaving the battle, is actually a very good idea. Meanwhile, we're going to try and oppose the green player or the blue player's army. Okay, again, blue player already left, but still, we're going to try and see how this plays out. Okay, those are not micro Zeus and flame assaults without a shield generator active. And then pretty much shredded our units apart with just flame assaults and Zeus. Okay, again, that's not a micro Zeus and flame assaults, but it can do that much damage to chameleon, jaguars, porcupines, and grenadiers. So yeah, chameleonin ba? Okay, so yeah, and that's not without, that's without a shield generator. Meanwhile, my Hawks are going to clean up the rest of the blue player's army, and for the time being, I think that's gonna be it for today's video, and yeah, we won this. Darkside Imba. Alright, well again guys, if you liked the video, give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below as to what are your thoughts into this battle. And of course, likewise, don't forget to check out my previous videos as they contain tips and tricks that can actually help you win a battle. Likewise, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and good luck with your battles. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for this battle to end. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to destroy as many as we can here onto the blue player. And we're gonna have to wait for that victory. Okay, I destroyed some of the portion of the wall there, so that of course my the rest of my army can rejoin and attack this blue player together with my partner, or rather with me only, with the rest of my army. And I really love the scene where the Hawks and some of my army are ganging up on all directions, or actually multiple directions, of a Confederation player. It's very satisfying. Now my partner tried to join up the destruction here as we clean up the rest of the blue player's base. Yeah, resistance Simba. Play one game, no defense. Bye now.